Hi, Joe Murphy. The previous video I did was the title, A Successful Life is Not the Result of Chance or Fate or the Stars or Luck, but through a succession of successful days. You see, that's all life is a succession of successful days. Most people don't understand that. I know I didn't understand that years ago. And it's still hard at times to keep my head wrapped around that idea. You see, do you wish to have a successful life? I wrote these thoughts down years ago and I've carried them in notebooks. And I repeat them to myself as affirmations, reminders of what's important and how to live a successful life. I'm going to read to you something that I wrote from one of my notebooks. And it goes like this. Do you wish to have a successful life? Of course you do. Who doesn't? All you need to do is focus on the day before you. You don't have to live your whole life at once. A life is made up of a series of successful days. Seneca wrote in his work, Letters from a Stoic, begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. I'll read that to you again. Seneca wrote, begin at once to live and count each separate day as a successful life. As a successful life. Do you have a plan for the day? Most people don't plan their days. Some people believe that having a plan is too rigid. They say they want to be creative, but what they're really saying deep down is they're afraid to live. So they drift like flotsam and jetsam. That's the foam and junk going in and out of the tides. They go from one thing to another and make no real progress toward anything. Contrary to popular ideas, people without a direction or a purpose are often the most unhappiest. The happiest people tend to know what they want. They have a vision, a purpose, and direction for their lives. Seneca also wrote this, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. You see, preparation requires having something to aim for. Once you have a target, you see all sorts of possibilities. You see all sorts of opportunities. Your lens changes. Your perspective of the world changes. You see, you plan your day by planning the hours. You only need to be present to the moment before you and do what you need to do. Everything eventually adds up and accumulates. I'll read that last part again because it means so much. Everything eventually adds up and accumulates. You see, a series of successful moments adds up to a series of successful hours, and a series of successful hours adds up to a series of successful days. And what happens is a series of successful days adds up to a successful life. You understand that? I'm Joe Murphy, and I'm here for your success. And I'll leave you with this last point. Life is a journey to be lived forward. Thanks for watching.